Hello, welcome back to the channel. It has been way too long, but I'm finally back on. I don't even want to get into what's been going on. That's another video for another time. I'm just going to leave it at I have been going through the thick of my Saturn return, and lo and behold, I've disappeared. However, I'm back. I thought, you know what, I need to put something out. I've been exhausted, fatigued, I've been going through it, you guys, but you know what? I felt like we need a message. But really, I felt like my spirit guides were like, we need a message. So here we go. I'm just gonna channel one of my guides and see what she has for us today. So without further ado, hopefully you get something out of this. Here we go. So the first topic of conversation she wants to bring through for us here today is, first and foremost, whatever you've been going through, whatever's on your mind lately, wherever you're at in this long, arduous, but beautiful journey, she wants to bring us all back down to earth, back down to Mother Earth. And I'm just feeling this enhanced, beautiful music all around me. The birds, the trees are seemingly extra green right now. And she's just really calling for all of our attention to come back down to earth, to feel grounded again in, I want to say in nature, but also just in the human life. And how there are so many beautiful moments that are still to be experienced. And not like that you still have beautiful moments to experience in the future, which of course is true, but more so like there are so many beautiful moments that we can be grateful for in our daily lives. Like right now, me just being out here in this beautiful meadow, listening to these beautiful birds. I've been stuck inside for like way too long, just being sick and all that. And so this is like extremely special to me to be recording a video out in nature again. And yeah, back to the message anyway. This is as much a message for me as it is for all of you all. But yeah, she wants us all to come back down. She's pointing out to me here, some people just really need to like run their fingers through the grass, like touch plants, touch soil. Just come back to your senses and come back to, feeling grounded in your life. And she's giving me this sense of like, your days of enjoyment before you quote unquote woke up or discovered your spirituality. For many of us, we woke up later, throughout our lives. A lot of us didn't come in with this incredible, like, crazy consciousness. And we were just living our lives on autopilot, not thinking that there was anything more, and that kept us, living our life in a natural way. I want to say for a lot of people, you were way, way more in your body and way out of your head. Like you were way more grounded. So this is her first message is, get back out into nature. And there's a bunch of kids running towards me right now. So you know what? Get back out into nature where you can feel more free and lighthearted and kind of just like breathe and let go of your worries. Get loose. I feel like I just want to like fall back in the grass and do like some snow angels, grass angels, I guess. Yeah, she's leading me into, have fun. Have fun. For someone, she showed me go climb a tree. I don't know, if you've got some trees, like live out that inner child of yours. Yeah, you see something fun, you see something cool, go out, look at it, touch it, examine it, you know, be curious. That's what it is. That's what she's showing me. It's this curiosity of like, you know what? I'm going to go out and discover a new space today, which is what I did today. I'm in a totally new meadow that I've never been in, but I'm like, I feel like I need to go to this one today. And she says, follow that. You know, if you have an intuitive nudge, if you have this, even like an inkling of a desire to go to some place that you've never been, it doesn't even have to be nature. It can be like a new spot in town, a new hiking trail, a new cafe. Just, you know, don't just think about it. Make some plans. Make some plans. Get yourself there. Get yourself there. And discover what's there. And she's really saying, like, you're not going to regret it. You know, you're not going to regret it because experiences are so important. New experiences in particular. New experiences are so important. Get your energy out and about. Gain some new perspectives. Gain some new, just... I don't know. She's showing me an image of, I don't know how many of you have ever played video games in your youth or currently, but when you're like in a game and you're traveling to an unlocked portion of the map, you know, unlock that part of the map so you can actually like explore that area. So basically just go into new areas, get curious, and discover, and actually do it. She's emphasizing, do it. I'm laughing because she's very like, come on. I'm sure many of your guides are the same way. They're probably sitting there with their arms crossed like, this dude keeps talking about going to this place, keeps dreaming about it, keeps writing it in his calendar. When is he actually going to do it? And they're like sitting, someone's group of guides are all sitting around taking bets. Like, what month is this person finally going to go to this place that they've been thinking of for so long? So, if that resonates with you, those are your guides. And they're giving you a wink. Okay. Let me get a sip of water. Let's see what else they have to say for us. It seems like what she's telling me now is that there are quite a few of us here who are trying to get something. I might refine this message in a sec, but I'm just trying to figure out what exactly she's saying here. Who are either going into nature looking for answers or just looking for answers in general. And you know, you get in this space and you're sitting there and you're ready, you're meditating, you're in the zone. You're in the zone, you're there, and you're like, give it to me, you know? Not even that. Some of you are just sitting there with like a slight expectation at the back of your mind, like, I'm ready to get something, you know? And you're kind of just like expectantly waiting, you know, for the answer to come, or for something to come. And then you're just kind of sitting there like, well, where is it? Like, did I get it? Did I miss it? Am I doing something wrong? Am I really in the zone? Yeah, don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself. But what she's saying here is that for those who this is resonating with, relax. Relax. Take a stretch. You know, do some nice stretches. Whew. Get the message again, like, stay loose. Take a nice deep breath. Let it go. because you're tensing up. You're tensing up at expectation, even if you don't really think, but you're kind of like, it's almost like you're kind of like pushing a little bit, like, or reaching. Pushing, reaching, they kind of have the same connotation here, like you're really trying. Just relax. And she's saying a really good piece of advice for those who this is resonating for is, if it comes, it comes. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Try again later. And I know that many of us are kind of like frustrated of like, I've been trying, you know. They're really animated today. Yeah, really, they're really animated today. And it's like you're there. You're like, I've been trying. I've been doing everything right, everything by the book. I've been trying all the techniques. And yeah, this is the energy I'm getting from you. Get back to her advice. So when you're in this space, when you're meditating, when you're, you know, trying to receive or whatever it is you're doing to kind of, I really want to say meditation here, but it can really be any kind of practice. Like I feel yoga here. I feel breath work here as well for some people who practice pranayama. Spiritual practices. Or just practices in general. This is a really good piece of advice that she's offering for you. You don't have to take it, but she says try it out. When you're getting in the zone, and when you're getting very focused about like, okay, I'm in the zone. Whether or not you have an intention to get something, she is pointing out, try this out. When you're sitting there, instead of trying to go like super deep within, use what's around you. And specifically, especially if you're in nature, use the birds, use the wind, the rustling of trees, leaves, people in the background. Just use noise, which may seem counterintuitive because, you know, we all think a silent space is super conducive to meditation, but you know, they're not mutually exclusive. You don't have to have silence and meditation, like, or rather, they don't have to be just that. Sorry, let me redo. What am I saying? You don't have to have silence to meditate. There we go. Use the noise. And this is something I really learned very well in my yoga teacher training, which really blew my mind, is use sound to ground you into the present moment. Because sound is only ever happening in the present moment. It's one of your 5 physical senses. One of your main physical senses. So yeah, get in that space and just use sound. Because that's going to get you out of your mind. It's kind of going to empty this whole expectation you're holding within you, because a lot of people here are like, there's this like bouncy, buzzing energy that kind of feels like a little bit of overthinking to me. Overthinking or like trying a little too hard. And this is going to be a great technique for you to let go of that, for that to could just dissipate. And, you know, it's not going to happen immediately on the first try, although for some people it probably will. But, again, sit down. Just take a nice deep breath. Shake it out. Take a couple of stretches, some water. And then just start listening. There you go. There you go, everybody. You had it. The universe answered. All right. Anything else? And you see, normally noise would bother me when I'm channeling, but not not anymore. I feel like it used to when I was first starting out. It definitely used to get to me. I could not do a video if there was like background noise at all. But here I am now with some really fun, loving, screaming kids playing Frisbee. All right, anything to wrap up with? You're all good.
One accuracy. No power.
Okay.
Like this.
It is.
We don't catch that.
Before I almost got pummeled by the Frisbee. What she was giving me was, it's not, it doesn't have to be hard. Let me say it again a little closer. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be hard. Whatever it is that you're trying, whatever it is you're trying to do, it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be complicated. Oh, you don't need a million steps to get there. Ooh, somebody here really needs to hear that you don't need, oh man, a million different things, a million different tools, a million different techniques, a million different courses. You don't need it. It doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be complicated. It's just the phrase "kiss, keep it simple, stupid" just like popped into my mind. Just, it can be easy. And the thing is, the more free-flowing you feel, it's just, it'll just flow through you. It'll flow to you and through you. Anything else? I feel like that's it. I feel like that is it, you guys. Wow, yeah, I don't know. I came into this expecting like some really heavy messages today, to be honest, and I was really, like, this totally resonates for me too, because I was totally just really resistant to recording a video recently, because I've just been going through really heavy stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to channel heavy messages. I don't want to talk about anything hard. I'm already going through it enough as it is. Again, I am literally like being beat up by the planets right now, and that's going to be a video that's coming. So I myself am going to implement the advice given to me by my spirit guide. Thank you very much. And yeah, leave you all with that. I'll probably do a life update video at some point after this, just because there's been a lot happening, and I know I'm not the only one. I know I am not the only one. So yeah, again, by the way, I opened up my readings and offerings for May. I have a new course if you want to learn how to read intuitively, and yeah, have a good one, you guys.